Well lads, we're starting our second full topic since this thing started. This one's called conic sections. We did work on this last year. The ellipse is another one of the conic sections. This one's called the parabola. So the first exercise that I want you to do is to draw a rectangle on your sheet which is 130 by 100. The measurements are there. Come halfway up the rectangle and find that line, and that'll find you the vertex of the parabola. So that's where the parabola starts to turn back down on itself again. So find that. So it's just 130 by 100. Come halfway up, obviously up 50, and then right the way across then till you find that. Then the next thing you do is decide how many points you want. I always prefer 4 or 5 points in a parabola. It makes a nice smooth curve out of it. So then to do that, you just take that line there and divide it into 5. Now obviously it's 50, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 will do fine. But if it was an awkward measurement, like the one on top there, 130, you might say, well, I could look it up in the calculator, but it might be just handier to do it this way. Use the division of lines construction. So that means coming off at any angle and then measuring 20, 40, 60, 80 and so forth, right up to 100, which is divided by 5. Join the last point down there to the last point on your line, and then take each of these back parallel, and that'll divide it. So they are all parallel to each other, and that divides it evenly into 5 equal spaces. It's pretty straightforward after that. Then you can see then you just join each of those down to the vertex, and then take each of these across, right? And the simple rule is, I'm just going to highlight one, right, is there's the furthest one, shall we say, from the vertex along this line, and this one is the furthest from the vertex along that line, so that finds you a point. So do that again then on the second one. That's the second furthest away there. That one's just coming in here. So then that's the second furthest away there. So that gets me that point. And then you get the idea anyway. So there's the nearest one there, we'll say down there. And then there it is there. So it's cutting the vertex there. Or it's cutting the line there, I should say. So there. And then you get those 5 points and just draw your nice smooth curve. And then you could do the same on the bottom, but it's just easier to do what I've done, and I'm always looking for the easier way to do something. So put the point of your compass there and just swing that around till it cuts that line. Drop another line down there, point of the compass there, swing it around till it cuts that. Point of the compass there, drop the line down, and then swing it around till it cuts it. You get the idea. So each point you could measure it if you want. It doesn't really make any difference. The compass is handier. So on the left hand side of the sheet, I want that question drawn. There's going to be plenty of room for the 2 questions on the same sheet. So put that one on first of all, and then we'll get on to the second one. So the second question, this is going on the same sheet, is page 165, and it's the one on the bottom, question 1. You can see it here. So the measurements are given in the book, and you've got 2 parabolas to draw, that one and that one, and then the rest of it is they're just lines going up, and the measurements for them are fairly easy. So the more difficult parts are the 2 parabolas. So to get that first parabola, the measurements are given in the book. You just draw your rectangle again, split it in half, and then it's the exact same construction that I showed you the last time in the first question, where you divide that line into whatever number of points you want. Okay, you decide how many you think is enough. And then divide that into the same number. That's the key thing. So whatever, if you want to go for 5 points, that's fine. You're going to go for 6 points. As long as the 2 axes are divided into the same number. And then the old rule again applies. The furthest one from, just make that a little bit bigger, the furthest one from the vertex coming this way is cut by the furthest one from the vertex going up that way. The second furthest is cut by the second one, the third furthest, and then the nearest one to the vertex is cut by that one down there. The one on top is the same idea. It's just done, it's a flatter parabola. So you divide that into whatever you'd say 5 points, and then divide that one into 5 points as well. And then it's always the furthest one away is cut by the line that's furthest away from the vertex. So I'm going to put both of these up on Twitter. You can have the image and blow it up. Replay this video if you need to, and contact me if there's any issue or anyone has any questions.